What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Crypto Catch Up with Benny. I wanted to do a video for you guys on CoinSpot, the #1 beginners platform in Australia, undoubtedly. Now, anyone that's been in crypto longer than a couple of weeks, maybe a month or so, maybe follows a few forums in Australia that has a whinge about, particular things in life, most likely has had a little whinge about CoinSpot. And I want to just clear some of that up right now. Now, you can choose to believe whatever you want, but I'll present some facts as to why I believe it is the best. Now, if you've ever run a business, you normally will target a particular demographic, otherwise you're wasting your marketing budget. You put a use case forward as to what your product or service is going to target. Now, in this circumstance, it's CoinSpot. But sometimes when you're offering this service in a particular way, it comes with a premium. Now, why that is because CoinSpot is not an exchange. They do not own all of their own coins and all of that sort of jazz. They are a broker, and anybody that has any idea of what a broker is knows that that sometimes comes with a slight fee on top. Now, does that mean that CoinSpot is slightly higher priced than any other exchange in Australia? Yes. Do they have higher fees than other services in Australia? Yes. But are there any other brokers in Australia that offer 50 plus altcoins in a very easy to use interface for beginners? No, there is not one. You can sign up for BTC Markets, ACX.io, CoinTree, Independent Reserves, local Bitcoins, whatever the bloody hell you want. But I can tell you right now, you'll get a limit of up to 5 or 6 major coins. That's great. But then you're going to have to send them somewhere to buy the altcoins, which then you're going to incur a fee, and then you're going to incur another fee when you go and buy it. And geez, for all that hassle when you're a beginner that knows nothing, does that sound worth it for the possibility that you're going to lose everything because you stuff up the trade? Seems like the use case might make sense. Now, what I'm saying, guys, is that this platform is the #1 because it is the easiest to use. Yes, there will be fees. Yes, there is a long verification process, but that's because there's so many people flocking to cryptocurrency who are beginners, who have no idea, who don't want to waste $100, $1,000 and poof it off into the abyss because they stuffed up a wallet address or have no idea what wallets are. So once you get that around your head, please don't be that guy or gal in, a month's time having a whinge on forums because you thought that, oh, look at me now, I know how to use Binance. Please, spare me it. This has a purpose, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing we'll look at is nice and simple. We scroll down, it can be used on any device, tablet or mobile phone. The mobile website here is responsive, which means that it will scale down to be able to use it on your mobile phone, no problem. It has, obviously, bank level security that it's stating. It offers a multi-coin wallet, which is down here. So if I open up this, we'll get to that in a second, but they actually allow you to buy and sell with your Bitcoin out of your CoinSpot account, which most people don't actually know. And another thing that's great that is they are an associate of the Australian Digital Commerce Association, which means that they are doing their best to meet the regulatory compliances in Australia. Now, the first thing that you'll most likely do is come here and click register. So you chuck in an email, your password, all of that, and you can put in a referred by email. Now, I'll pop a link down the bottom of this, which is my referral email. You don't have to use it, guys, but it does help me out a little bit with a small portion of your trading fees. It doesn't inflict any damage on you by any means, but it does help me continue to put out content in my own time because YouTube does not pay any money anymore because I am not a superstar. Now, I've already created an account just for this purpose, so I'm just going to reuse this here again if I remember what my password was. I didn't click I'm not a robot, so that's not going to work. Boom. In like Flynn. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice, guys, is make sure you turn on two-factor authentication. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. It is practically a PIN code that comes on your phone, which means that if somebody compromises your username and your password, they'd still need a code off your phone to access your account, which saves you the drama from being emptied out, really. Let's be honest. On this page, it gives you a lot of information on what's moving in the market. So what's popular, what's up, what's down, what's on offer. So let's just have a quick look through that. So you can see here, people are buying Bitcoin, Tron, Ethereum, Ripple. These are wallet balances. So obviously I've got no value in this wallet, as you can see here and here, no balances. But if I did have something, it would show up there. The recent movers in the last hour, the movers over the day, the new coins that have been added to the platform. So Horizon State is an Australian one. It's a digital ballot box system, which is awesome for e-voting, things like that. And then obviously your movers, Metal, Quantum, Walton, and a few others that obviously aren't doing as well over today. The first thing I'll just go to here, guys, is I click back on there is view the coins, which is similar to the buy and sell here. So if I click back here, it gives you a long list, a very long list of the alts that, or the alternative currencies that CoinSpot does sell. Like I said, guys, this is a massive list that they're giving you on one platform where you can deposit your Australian dollars, buy it, possibly make some money, sell it back, and get your money back into your bank account in one simple to use platform. Doesn't sound too bad. Maybe you might pay a little bit extra fee for that, for the convenience. I don't know. But obviously it's pretty simple here, guys. It breaks it down by market cap, so that's how it's chronologically ordered. Obviously giving you the change over the 24-hour period, the current buy rate and sell rate, and the ability to click buy or sell. If I go back here, the next one along the top here, so I just showed you the buy and sell. So obviously if I had money in my wallet, I would be able to click even buy here, buy Bitcoin. And this is how simple this platform is. So it tells you the current price. It tells me my deposit limit per 24 hours is $500. So I can either enter how much Bitcoin I want. So if I want one, I click out, it tells me how much I'm going to pay. Alternatively, if I don't know how much Bitcoin I want, but I know how much Australian dollars I have, well, maybe I'd want to put 500 in, and it's going to tell me that I'm going to get 0.0297 blah 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 of a Bitcoin. You click buy, it tells you that amount, the price, the fee that you'll pay is 2%, and obviously in total the price is $500. You now own Bitcoin. You own Bitcoin. You can go and tell your friends. You can go to a barbecue on the weekend. You can talk crypto, sling, do whatever you want. How easy is that? Now below that, gives you a little breakdown, why Bitcoin, how to buy Bitcoin, all of that sort of jazz. And it does allow you to show charts up here. So it's just showing you a tracking of the price. You can change the date, or obviously zoom in if you want to have a look at a different time period. Alternatively, if you want to sell it, click sell. Same thing. It would tell you how much you have up in here. You can sell it for Australian dollar, or look at that. I could sell my Bitcoin for another coin. Let's say I wanted to sell it for, I don't know, Raiden Network. So if I was to sell one Bitcoin, I'd get 2,516 Raiden Network tokens. Click sell, and you would get that information. Very simple stuff. You couldn't make it any simpler. And that is why, guys, that this is a good platform to use when you're a beginner. Same here, click on any of these, same process, buy and sell. Obviously the first thing that you need to do though is put money in your account. So we'll go back here and we'll click deposit. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is verify your account. So we'll click verify. First, you'll have to confirm your email. So I use a 10-minute email when I do these, guys, so I can use any email. Click confirm, just like anything, and off you go. Enter a mobile number. Once those two on the screen are verified, it will go green and go verified. You'll then be able to enter your personal details below. Now, it does follow the Australian anti-money laundering, geez, need a bit of water, and counter-terrorism funding legislation, which means they're going to ask you for some identification. They even ask you to put up a photo with a secret key that comes on the screen, and you actually write that key on. It's a verification process to make sure that you are who you say you are. Pretty simple stuff, guys. If you don't like doing that information or that kind of stuff, so sad, too bad. That is the law in Australia and in many other countries to stop criminals utilizing such platforms to clean their money. All right, so once you've been verified, obviously you'll then be able to deposit money. Now, I'll go into the account settings here, just so we can have a look here. So there's that verification tab if you were to go into it. If we go into security here, like I said, you can enable your two-factor authentication either in here or back on that home page. If you click that, make sure you save this key. So if you ever lose your phone, you'll actually be able to reuse this key to log back into your account, and you scan that QR code on your phone to set it up using either Google Authenticator or an app that I prefer called Authy. If we go back to account here, bank details, pretty simple stuff. Put your name in. Anyone can do that. Happy days. Order history. Obviously, if you had your orders, they would all be there, and it gives you an invoice for tax purposes. And don't worry about API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. It is for professional traders and trading bots. So do not give that to anybody. Do not go in there and generate an API key. It gives them full control over your account. So stay away. All right, that's your My Account details. If that isn't simple, I don't know what is. So other than that, guys, once you've deposited money into the account, you've gone in, you've clicked buy, you've bought something, we can go back to your wallet, and you'll see here that, like I said, that you'd have a balance in that particular field and the approximate value. So if I wanted to search by something, you can search by the ticker, which is a video I've done on my channel. So if you want to have a look at that, you'll need to know what tickers are, which is BTC for Bitcoin, or if you want to do ETH, there's Ethereum. Nice and easy. Now, if I was to open the wallet for Stratus here, you click here, it would show you the value, the ability to buy and sell. So if I was to click buy, it takes you back to that same screen that we saw earlier for Bitcoin. But it also gives you the ability to send out your Stratus to either another exchange or to a wallet where you want to store it more securely. So you can type in the amount you want to get rid of. Let's say it's 500, and you plug in the address, you click send, and obviously I don't have any money, but if it was, it would then send that off to wherever you decided to send it to. Now you'll notice, guys, that it doesn't actually allow you to send coins back in other than for the three markets up here. So Bitcoin, Litecoin and Dogecoin. You can't actually send money back in because they are a broker. They're not a full-fledged exchange, so they have to host these wallets in a way, in a different manner. So like Litecoin, if we were to search for that, there's something different about that, and that's this here. So generate deposit address. So if I click on that, what it's going to do is generate me a QR code and also a public key, which is like the account number. So there you go. Your public key is also known as your address or your wallet address. And so if somebody wanted to send you some money, you'd give them that address, off you go. Alternatively, you can copy that QR code, happy days. once again, you can send your LTC or your Litecoin anywhere you want, and it would show you the transactions below. Now, when you're buying or selling altcoins on this platform, so if I was to buy, Cardano or NEM, the buying fee for this particular platform is, you'll notice 3% there. If you are buying one-to-one of the Bitcoin, Litecoin or Dogecoin, you'll notice, if we get rid of these charts here, that there's a bit more information in the market because it's one of their main trading pairs. So you can buy it here with Bitcoin or with Australian dollar. Now the reason you can buy it with Bitcoin is because you can send in Bitcoin, you can send in Litecoin or Dogecoin and sell it off. So this is what a larger exchange may start to look like for you once you gain experience, where you can kind of set the prices in a different way, have a look at the different orders that are open for a buy and the sell, and obviously these are the recently completed orders. So somebody has recently paid $3,000 for 0.2 of a Bitcoin. Other than that, guys, that is practically it on this exchange. It is certainly not a complex exchange. Like I said, it has a purpose. You'll use it as a beginner. You'll grow, into a wonderful crypto king or queen, and then you may move on to another platform like Binance. But like I said, guys, it has a use case. Anybody that's slandering it just simply doesn't get the concept that there's a purpose for everything in life, and not everyone is as advanced as you or thinks the way that you do. So please give everybody a chance out there. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know any comments down below how I can improve for you, and I'll catch you guys soon. Cheers.